Welcome back to my channel. In this video we are making cookies. Okay, so hopping right into it, you guys. We are going to be using 2 full cups of flour plus 1/3 cup. I may have went over a little bit, but so they my cookies. And then we're going to also add in a teaspoon of baking soda. You can also use baking powder. And we're going to be adding in a teaspoon of salt. Okay, teaspoon of salt. And I am just going to go ahead and use my handy dandy whisk and whisk it all together and move that to the side so that we can make some wet ingredients. Okay, so we're going to mix in 1 cup of packed brown sugar, light brown sugar, 1 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, and then we're going to be adding in some melted butter. I use 2 full sticks, 2 sticks of melted butter. Okay, melt it in the microwave. Let it cool off. Do not pour hot butter in your cookie mix. Okay, you don't want to cook the cookies before the cookies start to cook. And so I'm adding in some flavoring as well. I used a teaspoon of cookie nib, and I also used a teaspoon of the butter vanilla flavored cookies. And then now, as you can see, I am making cookies again with my daughter. The hand just changed. We making cookies together. This is part of her homeschool. We cook other food as well, but I had time to record cookies today. Okay, so now once that's all mixed together, we're going to go ahead and pour the dry mix into the wet mix, and we're going to fold it. She's starting to stir, but that's fine. And we're just going to fold this in until all the flour is incorporated into the wet mixture. And I did another video a couple of weeks ago with my daughter. I was teaching her how to make these cookies, and now we're making more, except we're doing 4 more flavors. Actually 3, because we are repeating the peanut butter. But we are doing 3 other flavors. I don't know if the chocolate chip, I say cotton candy, if the chocolate chip would count, because the chocolate chip one, we're just adding white chocolates too. But anyway, so we split this up so that we have 4 bowls of dough. And now we are going to use some instant oatmeal. You are more than welcome to use not the pack of instant oatmeal. You're more than welcome to use any other flavor. We're using this maple brown sugar. You can use rolled oats. You can use whatever oatmeal that you want, okay? But we had a pack of instant oatmeal, and I'm like, yeah, we're about to use this. Give it some more flavor, and it's going to be good. So you just go ahead and fold that in until it's all mixed together. And then now we're doing the peanut butter. My camera stopped rolling. It just stopped rolling, but we used some crunchy peanut butter, the generic version, yeah, from Kroger's. All right, so now we're moving on to the chocolate chip cookies. Okay, so I used some Hershey's Coco Powder, the dark, special dark. You don't have to use that. You can use any cocoa powder that you want. And then we added in some dark chocolate, which was also Hershey's. Dark chocolate, we should have called these Hershey's dark chocolate cookies in the mix. But so you're just going to go ahead and fold that until this dough becomes a chocolate cookie dough. Okay. And then we're going to move on to the next cookie. Okay, so now we're going to make the double chocolate chip cookie. So we're going to use some white chocolate chips. And we're also going to use the dark chocolate chips. I should have thrown some other chocolate chips in here too, but we used some white chocolate chips, which was Nestle. I'll be tortured these days. Is the Hershey's dark chocolate morsels as well. And we're just going to go ahead and fold that up, and we loaded them. As you can see, we put some in and then put some more. Because who doesn't want a chocolate chip cookie that's loaded with chocolate chips or chocolate morsels? And you're just going to fold that over as well. So as we were doing each cookie dough, we were just sitting them in the fridge so that it didn't just become like a melted dough sitting on the counter, because we do have the oven preheating at 325 degrees. All right, so now I have my baking sheet. No, I did not spray this one because this is my good baking sheet, y'all. This one cooks the cookies without burning the cookies at the bottom. All right, and we are making some big cookies, so we are only going to be able to fit 6 balls on each one. So we started off with the these were the oatmeal cookies. So we started off with the oatmeal. So she is using the fork, well, I showed her first, to press down in the middle to make the lines and press them down some. We're not going to leave these in a ball. The only cookies we're going to leave in a ball is those chocolate chip and those chocolate chip cookies. Now for these peanut butter cookies, we decided to add some nuts because I had this almonds left, these sliced chopped almonds left in my hand. So I'm like, okay, let's add these to them so we can just get this bag tossed into the garbage. Anything with a little bit in it, I try to use it so I can just toss it into the garbage. And so now we're going to add these to the pan. And now we're going to do the rest of these on this pan along with the chocolate chip cookies. This other baking sheet was not one of my good baking sheets, so I had to line it with the with some baking paper cover, whatever is up there. All right, and so now I have another one of my good ones. So we're putting the chocolate chip cookies on that one, and you're gonna bake them for 10 to 12 minutes. Ours went a complete 12 minutes. And then when you take them out the oven, you just let them sit for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then you can take them off and let them dry on a cookie rack. And you guys, they are all done. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you make these cookies. Watch the other one too, okay? Because we did 4 of the flavors. We did s'mores and confetti cake. They were bomb. And I'll catch you in the next one.